Hi everyone, welcome back to Davidson's. We're again doing another build video, but today I decided to do a bowling alley because I never bothered to get bowling alley stuff, and then I decided to just buy it because why not. And so I'm making a bowling alley. There's nothing really too exciting about this. It's a pretty standard bowling alley. It's got like downstairs you've got your like main like the actual bowling alley, and then upstairs you go and it's like got like a games room, because I feel like a lot of bowling, like the bowling alleys like around where I live have like a like arcade kind of area, so I decided to bring that in. There's also like the main one where I live, there's also like a bar, so I put like a little bar in there as well, and the pack comes with a bar anyway, so you might as well put it in there. And so it's pretty standard. It's got, I think it's got 5 lanes, and the downstairs is pretty standard. It's got some seating, the bowling balls for each one, I guess, and then just, yeah, that's basically the downstairs. Yeah, and it's quite a large build because the bowling alleys themselves are quite large, so the build had to be quite big, which is fine. Yeah, and that's basically it though. I went for a very black theme, dark kind of theme. The outside has a hint of blue in there, but I can kind of continued it throughout the entire build. It's like dark kind of, I feel like bowling alleys are a bit dark, or like the main thing is dark, but then they've got like bright like neon things around it, so that's why I went for that. So the couches and everything are dark colours, even for the arcade, but I still kept it quite dark to kind of create this mood for the bowling alley, I guess. So, and then there's also a little like front desk where you come in and you pay, and there's a bathroom downstairs, and then there's a bigger bathroom upstairs. So the bathroom downstairs is only 1 bathroom, and then the upstairs is like 6, so a lot bigger. I ended up using a bit of Get Together as well. I thought that was quite a good pack for this, because to use with this, because it's kind of got the same kind of feel for some of the items, and also for I don't really know, but that's what I ended up going for. Like the door I used for the bowling alley was Get Together. I thought it was like quite a cool like bowling alley door, and I never use that door, so I was like, let's use it for this build. So yeah, and it's dark, and it's, you know, it goes to the theme. So yeah, so it's probably that and a bit of Get to Work. It's probably what I use, and some Spa Day, the packs I use for this. So for the little office area, it's just like a standard office, and then I use the bowling alley packs for room dividers to kind of create like a cool office, I guess. So it's not just like an empty room, like it's got something about it, not just, you know, some walls, which makes it, you can start to see straight through it, but it kind of just makes it look cooler, I guess. But yeah, and then use all the cubby holes and stuff that comes with the pack, because I mean, you kind of have to have cubby holes, and then just tons of signs everywhere to kind of fill out that wall space, and just kind of trying to use as much as the pack as much as I can, basically. And then I put some rugs between all the couches, just so, I don't really know why I put rugs there, it just made sense too, so that's why I did it. And they're pretty standard, again with the colour scheme, grey and black. Yeah, and then the toilet is just in this corner here. Like I said, it's very small, and it's just one, it's kind of just there. Yeah, I don't really know, standard bathroom, and it's still on the theme of the colour scheme, I guess. Just adding some decorations now, to kind of fill up that space a bit, because there's a lot of empty wall space because there's not many windows on this build. There's only like windows at the front of the building, and then the rest is just black wall I guess. So for the upstairs, it has a staff room because I thought the staff would need somewhere to go. Just has like a couch and a kitchen, and like a very small kitchen, like a fridge and a microwave and a sink. So it's not that advanced. And then the bathrooms, like I said, there's 6 in there. And then I just kind of used whatever kind of games from any pack that we have in The Sims for this like games area. So there's like ping pong, foosball, karaoke, all of that. Just trying to make it like as fun of a space as possible, I guess. There's like a dance floor as well. Like there's just everything that's like an activity to do in The Sims to create this kind of feel for it. But and it's actually quite large up there, because I ended up having actually quite a few things. I had 2 ping pong tables, I had 2 foosballs, I had a couple of dance things, and then the bar. There's just one bar, but you know, I thought I might as well use it as it comes with the bowling alley stuff. And then tons of seating as well up here. I thought that it was good to have some more seating, and some tables so you can sit and you can eat or whatever. And just some random chairs here and there, just again to fill up that space. And then tons of decorations again to make this a bit more like cool and bowling alley-esque, I guess. So I don't really know what else to say about this. It's a pretty standard bowling alley, I guess. There's nothing too exciting about it. It's just, I just wanted to do like a pretty standard bowling alley. Didn't want to go too over the top, as it was the first time ever I did try to build one. It's not amazing, but it's fine. So I end up not adding a roof and just having half walls. And then adding this Spa Day glow in the dark stuff, wallpaper-esque thing to kind of light up the building a bit more at night, because the build's actually quite dark because I do have a black, it is black from the outside as well, so I thought adding the blue, and I went with the sign and all the signs that we kind of put outside and like in the right shade of blue and everything, so it just worked out quite nice. And so I just checked at what it looked like at night, I guess. But I did add one window upstairs, just to make it a bit brighter up there, because it is quite dark in that games area. And then I tried to use the bowling alley wallpaper as much as possible. I think I just used, I can't remember what tile I used for the bathrooms. Might have been Spa Day. I used those, but then I also used the lino floor that came with the bowling stuff. To again try and use as much at the back as possible. The bathroom's pretty standard. It's just black and grey, and then the staff room, like I was saying, was just a kitchen with a small kitchen with a microwave, a fridge, and like one countertop, because it's just there for like snacking, I guess. And then just a couch on the wall to kind of for the staff, for somewhere to sit on their breaks. But other than that, it's a pretty boring staff room. There's also a TV. I thought that could be where security cameras are, so you could watch the security cameras, even though I forgot to put security cameras in the build, but they're there. We'll imagine they're there, I guess. And then bathrooms, again, like I said, black and grey, pretty standard, 2 sinks to wash your hands and all that, and then making sure I add the toilet paper in, because that's very important, even though your Sims don't use it. But just adding some flowers and stuff to make it, and plants, I guess, to make it a bit more prettier. And I add tons of neon signs to the walls to bring in that neon kind of effect that bowling alleys have, I guess. Lots of neon signs. We have a lot of them in The Sims, so it was good to use. and they're behind the bar. I thought that would be a good place to have them. Yeah, just adding some of the final stuff now. I add tons more posters and all that to kind of fill up that wall space, because again, like I said, there's not many windows, so, and it's quite a big build, so there is a lot of empty wall space to be filled, so I had to kind of use a lot of plants and just random wall clutter to create that get rid of that empty space. Yeah, and then I add some like fairy lights. I thought that was a nice touch, made it a bit more prettier. Yeah, I was just kind of trying to think of what else I could kind of add to this build at this point, because it's not too much you can really do when it's like this. And just tons of clutter, flowers, more seating to kind of fill up more of that emptiness of the build. A lot of plants, I guess. So yeah, that's about it really. I just kind of add a car park to this build as well, out back, because I had a bit of space out back to put something there. But that's about it really, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, and I will see you again soon with another video. Bye!